Rundown.
Hey everybody, how we doing? John Anthony, Chairshot Sports, a Sport Code affiliate, as always, powered by Zona Energy. This is the Raw Rundown special edition. Since Raw was on a little earlier this afternoon, you might notice an extra square here, starting to look like the Brady Bunch a little bit. I'm John Anthony, obviously, my co-host Lady Alpha, and the other half of the Divas podcast, Lady Autumn. What's going on? How you doing?
Doing great.
Awesome. Welcome to the Rundown. Sure, the first of many.
Sure.
Awesome. So obviously, I'm on borrowed time. This might be, I don't think I'm rushing anything, but usually we do this later on, and my little one is not sleeping, so I have borrowed time. So, obviously, you guys watched the episode. Your overall thoughts just on the episode before you start talking about anything in specific. What are you guys' thoughts on tonight's episode? I'll start with you, lady.
It was good. I mean, it wasn't a banger, but it was a good show.
The one thing I'll ask you, I think we talk about every week. Did it get you any more excited for what's going on in Paris this weekend?
No, I wouldn't say well, I don't think I can get any more excited. I'm always excited for PLE. So
Yeah, you're pretty excited for this one. I know. Yeah, you were talking about it. You're pretty happy. You're pretty stoked for it.
yeah.
Autumn, I know you took some time. You were doing some self care. You were at the salon. You took some time out to make sure you saw Raw tonight. What are your thoughts? What were some of your thoughts on the show?
So, like, I ran into some issues. Like, the salon is in a brick building, so it was like laggy. So, what I did actually see, because I haven't rewatched all of it, I enjoyed Dragon Lee and JD because I like the luchadors, but
You girls and your luchas, man.
Yes.
and then I always love when AJ Styles comes out, so
Awesome.
it makes
All
me
right.
happy.
Well, whatever you didn't catch, let us know. We'll kind of fill in the gaps. But obviously, we kicked the whole thing off. 25 minutes of Roman Reigns, and obviously Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed. This brought me back. This Roman that was in the ring, this promo, the entrance. First of all, shout out to the Birmingham man. Damn, what 6-7 minutes of chanting for this man was awesome. Brought me back to the old acknowledgement days. The bloodline was awesome stuff. Roman had a great promo. Definitely getting back into his back into the swing of things with his character. The OTC won. Paul Heyman comes out, obviously says he still loves him, but he's not the guy to give him that tough love. Bronson Reed is, and those two will face off. So you have the Tribal Chief and the Tribal Thief facing off at Clash of Paris. I'll start with you, Autumn. Your thoughts on this rivalry? What do you expect out of this match on Sunday?
Oh, I don't know what to expect. I hope Roman gets his shoes back.
Those some nice J's. Some nice J's.
That was quite a loss, but no, I think it'll be good for Roman. So, but I'm biased, I think, because I don't like Bronson Reed, but it's fine.
Okay. Is that a current thing? Were you always a Bronson Reed hater?
No, I've always been a hater, so it's not new.
Oh.
Yeah,
we got to deep dive into that in the prediction show. Okay, all right. I'm curious. I have questions.
I don't know why. There's just some people.
just not your cup of tea.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, all right. Lady Alpha, your thoughts on the match and not a prediction or anything like that. But your thoughts on the rivalry and how it's building up and how you think that match is going to get presented over on Sunday.
This is probably my favorite one because it makes me laugh every time with the Shula Fala thing.
Tribal Thief.
It's absolutely ridiculous, and that was the first thing I said when when Roman told him, "I'll see you at Clash in Paris," and I'm like, "Oh, good, we're gonna have the Tribal Chief versus the Tribal Thief."
I saw the shirt too. I'm like, man, they are not sparing any expense. They're selling Tribal Thief shirts with the shoes. Yeah. I'm like, no, I can't.
It's funny, but I'm excited for this match. I really am. I'm excited to see Roman in the ring again. He never disappoints me. I know a lot of people get kind of irritated with his Superman punch and his spears and everything, but I get those are his two most powerful moves. So let him use them. I mean,
It's called a signature and a finisher. That's what you do. That's what we do here.
right? It's like the 5-knuckle shuffle we hear about all the time. That looks like nothing to me, but it's a real popular thing.
Oh, jeez.
So,
I think people are still got a little butthurt. They're still kind of riding the Roman train from him having the belt for so long. But like I
yeah.
said, it kind of brought me back to the old school, the slow paced, methodical promo work that he does, and just having the crowd just were eating out of the palm of his hand. And it was
Oh, yeah, they loved him. They love Roman over there, and it
UK
was great
audiences
to
do not
watch.
disappoint. Yeah.
It was great to watch. I
What
can't
was it? Stand up for Roman Reigns. And they chanted that for 3 minutes, and he's just like, "Yo, they love me. They love me. What do you want me to do?"
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, that was awesome. That was really, really awesome.
UK and overseas never disappoint. Never disappoint as a crowd, man. Love it. Um, so we get in from that. Obviously, we get one of the matches for this upcoming Sunday. A match that both of you are probably very happy to see. Dragon Lee versus JD McDonough. It's no secret. You two ladies love the luchas. And Dragon Lee is no different. He is amazing in that ring. Awesome. So I watched him from NXT coming up to the main roster. Great performer. And him and JD, when I heard that was a match, I'm like, we're about to get ourselves some nice shit. Like it was great, high flying, great moves. Unfortunately, obviously, Dom and AJ got to get involved, but your boy Dragon Lee hits Operation Dragon, gets the 1, 2, 3. Lady, I'll start with you. Your thoughts on the match, Dragon winning, and where do you see him going? Do you see him getting somewhere into the IC title picture after it gets sewed up between Dom and AJ, or does this where does Dragon Lee go after this feud with Judgment Day?
Oh, the match was fantastic. This match was fantastic. Of course, again, like you said, we love the luchas, so I'm always excited when a luchador gets in the ring. And I got to be honest, ever since JD cracked his ribs during that one match, I
Yep.
don't even remember when
Yeah,
it was,
he fell back up
but
against the announcer table.
yeah, and he got up and just kept going, and I have been impressed with that man ever since. Um, and he did. They both showed out in this match, and I was quite impressed and quite thrilled. And of course, over the moon that Dragon Lee got the W. As for titles shots, I'm hoping, I am hoping
Me too.
he's on the fast track to a title. He does have a lot of talent, and he never disappoints. I've
Nope.
I've as I know I've only been watching for 11 months, but every time he gets in the ring, I know it's going to be a good show. And I've had no reason to complain. I wouldn't anyway, but you know how
If it
that
was a
goes.
bad match, you'd still be like, yeah, great match. You wouldn't even get, yeah, come on.
Yeah, right. Well, because I just enjoy wrestling, period. I'm
Yeah.
not, I don't pick it apart or anything like that. I just enjoy the show. And so but from what I've seen, I don't think he's ever had a bad match, at least in the last 11 months.
No, he really hasn't. Whenever he's in the ring, whoever he's with, usually they have great chemistry. He's great. Again, high flying. He gets it done outside the ring, inside the ring, out the top ropes. Does not miss whatever he does. It was funny last night at Heat Wave. They were showing some bangers back from the old Heat Waves, and he had one back in '02, wow, 2022, with McDonough, which is why it was funny. They had a match tonight, and go back and watch if you have time. The Heat Wave in 2022 with those two was fire. It was JD was just the Irish Ace. Dragon Lee was just coming out. It was an amazing match. So it's
Oh,
cool
I
to see them
believe it.
running back. Yeah, it was great to see him running back again tonight. So cool stuff. Let's stay with the Luchas. Let's go over with the Penta and Kofi Kingston. Now I can see obviously you're talking about before we came on. You're doing your best, Xavier Woods. Apparently you are also mourning the New Day.
Oh, actually, no, I'm mourning my own business. I don't care about New Day.
I worry about titles, man. I'm trying to damn car, bro.
Right?
Like I said, you're missing the neck brace, but obviously Autumn can help you out with that.
Yeah.
Again, great match. Both can go. awesome stuff. Penta is amazing from start to finish, from bell to bell. But not so much. Grayson Waller gets involved a little bit. Cost Penta the match here. Kofi Kingston walks out of there with the 1-2-3. Autumn, I'll start with you. What were your thoughts on the match and Penta getting screwed here and Kofi getting the win?
So that was one of the matches that I got lagged on, so I didn't get to watch too much of it.
Okay.
But now I know the outcome.
I got you.
So I'm upset because Penta's gone.
I'm even more mad now. Damn it.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me go cry. Hold on.
Oh, jeez. All right, so you were lagging a little bit. All right, so I'll throw it back up to Lady Alpha. Lady, your thoughts? Obviously, we want Penta to get a win here. He usually wins more than he loses, usually, but tonight, obviously, they got to have Grayson Waller do something with this tag team and be relevant at some point. At least he had something decent to wear tonight on TV. But yeah, Kofi Kingston gets the Trouble in Paradise, gets the 1-2-3. Your thoughts on the match and the outcome?
And the outcome sucked.
Yeah. They can't lose every match, ladies. They have to win some matches. They can't lose them all.
They could lose them all.
Oh yeah, sure they could. Yeah, you all know I'm not a fan of the Boo Day. I just can't get on board with them for some reason. Now when they were faces, I could because they were fun, and now they're just annoying.
Told you last week that they're doing their job. That's the point.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's the whole point of their characters. Yes,
Yeah.
I know. But I love Penta. Everybody knows I love Penta. He's one of my favorites. And any time he has to take an L, I don't like it. I object vehemently. But I know it's all part of the process. And there's a reason for everything.
Right.
Right. So I'm kind of wondering because I can't seem to remember. Did he already Penta? I mean, did he already wrestle Grayson Waller?
They might. Yeah, they might. He might have ran through both him and Theory before they broke up. That might have been a thing.
Well, no, I mean right now, and because I know that I know that he wrestled Xavier Woods, and today he wrestled Kofi Kingston. I was wondering if he wrestled.
Not yet. That
Not
might
yet.
be that might be the next shoe to drop next week in Paris.
Yeah, I think that's the next match because of him getting hit.
And thank you, WWE. Just keep making Raw earlier and earlier and earlier on the East Coast. It's great. Next week it's 2 p.m. That's great.
Yeah.
That's so great. Thank you so much,
I
WWE.
work night shift. I like it.
Oh,
I get to watch it now.
Yes.
Yeah. So enjoy it. One more week, baby. The week after.
This is all about me and my needs. Like
I know.
Right.
I hope you enjoyed the Indian tour. I really hope you did. SmackDown and Raw, they're made for you. They're on at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think him and Grayson already did wrestle, so it'll be fun. Cool to see them do it again. But that's gotta be the next shoe to drop, probably at Paris. Paris looks like it's stacking to be a cool show. Excited for it. So it'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we go over to the ladies. We have Io and Rhea in the back. Io pretty much is like, listen, I need my space. It's not you, it's me. The girls are getting a little jealous, a little mad about it. You're kind of getting in the business, so I need some time away. Just so happens Asuka and Kairi Sane are watching and see what's going on. Rhea walks away. Now Io's like, let's hug it out. They hug. Asuka and Kairi lose their shit. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays on down the road. I think at the end of the day, it's got to be they kick Io out. Io or Rhea are a tag team. Because if you're going to take Rhea Ripley and you're going to take her out of the world title picture for the women, you need to put her in a tag. She always has to be, I feel like, in doing something mainstream, not like little side quests before she gets back on the road to doing what she does as a champion. I could see her and Io probably going after the tag championships. But I digress. Your thoughts as far as the storyline where we're at and how this all ends up down the road once everything kind of comes to a head and kind of has a little bit of an explosion. Autumn, I'll start with you.
It's always me. You start with me every time. No,
well, you dropped it with the lagging last one. I figured you could get this one, so I wanted you to come in.
Yeah, I did get this one because
we go. We're good.
Yeah. So Io is my girl, so I'm for this tag team because I love Rhea, I love Io, and it's perfect. And I will be so invested in this and I would be really excited for that to happen because I'm kind of tired of Rhea just chasing titles, and she needs to do something different to keep my interest in her. Because again, this is all about me and my needs.
I can't wait to watch your ladies' podcast. This is going to be great. I cannot wait to watch this. This is going to be awesome. I share your sentiments 1000%. I say it to Lady all the time that I feel like Io is in and day out, week in, week out, the most consistent women's wrestler on the roster, in the ring, on TV, weekly. That's those are my thoughts. So I agree with you 100,000%. Lady, your thoughts as far as, like I said, what happens to Io? Does it end up we get a heel turn from Asuka and Kyrie? How do you think this all ends up when it all blows up?
To be honest, I'm not quite sure. Well, I'm not real quite sure about this whole feud thing. I'm trying to figure out like what the problem is. I mean, is Io not allowed to have other friends? Is that what Asuka's problem is?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's like, cause that don't make any sense, and that's rather juvenile, to be honest. But it is what I'm not all that familiar with Asuka right now, so I'm learning her. Um, but I can see your point that they push Io out of the oh god, I forgot what their team
Kabuki
name
Warriors.
Kabuki Warriors. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yep. I got you.
They completely drew a blank on that. So yeah, I can see them kicking Io out, but then I didn't never really considered Io in because even though Asuka came back and got with Kyrie Sane, Io
Mhm.
was never really part of that, or hasn't been part of that since Asuka came back. So I didn't really think of her as part of the Kabuki Warriors. I considered her a single
I did too,
competitor.
actually.
So, it's like, okay, I guess we can, I'm just kind of going
No,
with the
that face
flow
wasn't
with
toward you. I
it.
looked like I thought someone hit the window near my office. I was like, "What the hell was that?" I was like,
Um,
"Hello."
no, I'm just trying to, I just go with the flow with the storyline just to see where it goes. But I mean, like I said, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me.
Hmm.
Um, but I do think that Io and Rhea, I just,
You put the two together. You're already
yeah,
starting the tag team name. You're already trying to name them. That's awesome.
yeah.
For
I love
me,
Wow.
Oscar's always been a better heel, even when she was in Japan. But when wherever she goes, she's always been a better heel. Um, they befriended her when she was still the women's champion on Raw. Oscar wants to keep her close because she knows like Io is the better wrestler. It's the story as old as time. Keep her close. Don't let her talk to anybody else. Whereas Rhea's like, hey, do you? You're amazing. You can do this on your own. You don't need anyone. Oscar's like, no, she needs us. We got to ride the gravy train. We're not losing her. Don't take her away from us. So that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think when it does blow up, it's going to be good. Asuka is in rare form. If you saw what she cut on social media, she cuts amazing promos. It really leans into the heel persona that what she does. So it's going to be good when it happens. And poor Kyrie, because Kyrie just looks like so caught up, and she's just like, man, I got to go with
Yeah.
her. Sorry, like help me. Blink twice if
Yeah.
you need help.
I've only
Um,
actually seen a couple of Asuka's posts on Instagram. I haven't
mhm.
seen anything pop up. I do follow her on X and Instagram. And yeah, I follow on those two accounts, and I've only seen a couple of things on Instagram, but nothing recent.
All right, I have
Just
to
when
forward
she first came back.
I have to forward it over to you.
No, I
Um,
haven't seen anything recently either. Now that you say that, but that just could
forward it
just
over to
be
you, lady.
for whooping.
Also, before we keep moving, a good friend Zach, who always jumps in on all the streams, it is National Banana Split Day. So for those of you that like banana splits, today's your day. You should probably go enjoy the end of summer. Get yourself a banana split. Um,
Tomorrow.
Isaiah, what's up, baby? How we doing, man? It's always me.
Hi,
Hi,
Isaiah.
ladies
Hi.
and Jack. Thanks, Isaiah. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
He's a cool cat.
Awesome. He really is good guy. He's been with me since like day one ish. He's a good guy. Um, So then, obviously, real quick, we saw the segment. Stephanie Vaquer is in the back. She's been kicked off of the Clash PLE. Obviously, everything happened with Naomi being with child. Her and Jimmy are expecting now. Adam Pearce kind of put it to her: "I need a week. I got to figure out what's going on. You're going to get your title match. I don't know who it is." So instead of talking about the segment, I'll throw it to you two ladies. I'll start with you, lady. Who does Stephanie Vaquer face for the championship for her shot, and does she win that match?
I think whoever she wins, yes, she's going to win the title, or whoever she faces, she's going to win the title. I think it's.
I need a name.
I'm working on it. Give me a second. Oh my gosh! Don't rest the brain.
She literally was like, "I don't care whoever it is. She's just winning. Book it. Clock it."
Yeah. That's a gimme. As far as I'm concerned, that's what they.
Is it though?
Her for.
Is it though?
I
don't know.
Gosh. Who though? That's the question. Because right now it looks like either Rhea or Io, but both of them have already held the title. So I'm thinking they're gonna go with someone fresh. Oh my goodness.
I wish I had the Jeopardy theme. I just play the countdown. I gotta download that on my sound card. I need the Jeopardy theme.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea who they could other than Rhea and Io. I don't know.
Isaiah, that's my pick, but thanks, buddy. Yes.
Roxanne.
That is my pick for who's gonna face Stephanie Vaquer.
Well, that would be a good match, and I would absolutely love to see Roxanne get the devil's kiss.
you and about 55,000 other guys are going to watch Raw that night. Yeah, they're very excited as well. Very excited to see it.
It's nothing like that. I just have
maybe not for you. Maybe not for you.
Well, hey, dude, my door swings both ways.
I know.
So
I'm not.
It
listen.
could be, but it's not.
I'm aware. There's a reason why Booker's going viral. Listen, they're there for it, man. They love it. Okay, so whoever it is, you think Stephanie walks out, no questions asked, boom, she's the new champion.
Oh yeah.
Okay, definitely. Awesome. All right, Autumn, your thoughts? Who is it? Does she win?
I think she wins, and I'm really not sure, but now that Roxanne got mentioned, I can see that happening for sure. But then I'm like, I kind of want her to win to keep that going, and then Stephanie win eventually, but I don't know.
I don't know how much you've watched of my predictions on them, but like you can ask Lady. Like when I do like predictions, I go like deep dive, 3-4 month shit, like been to like Mania of next year. So like for me, this all ties into Liv. That title has to get into the Judgment Day, either on Raquel or Roxanne. So Raquel is also a big threat because I mean she's been wrestling way better ever since Kevin Nash called her out. She's wrestling big. She looks amazing. She's gotten so much better. But for me, it has to be again. Sometimes when things happen, it obviously sucks for Liv. It's great for Roxanne. I think Roxanne gets put into this because Dom pulls a string with Pierce, or somebody there pulls the string, gets her in the match. They help her win. She has the belt, nice lengthy run. Royal Rumble comes, here comes Liv, and those two face at WrestleMania. That's how I see it going down. That's how I would book it for the next 8 months. But what do I know?
I can see that for sure. And I think Dom.
No, go ahead. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, I can see that happening, and I think it would be more Finn than Dom because I feel like eventually Dom and Liv are just gonna leave because of all of this, and then Dom's gonna go and do his luchador thing.
Yeah, because he's so face right now, man. And it's weird with him and AJ. AJ's actually getting some boos. I'm like, all right. They're here for the Dom train. I like it.
I love Dom.
I love me some Dom. Shout out to Spedrock at the Running on Thursdays, man. My man, love him some Dom Mysterio, baby.
Yes, he does.
He loves himself. I'm waiting for him to get the tattoo. Yeah, no, I think, and again, it sucks to say that because I don't want to see Stephanie kind of get screwed in all of this as going into another storyline. And if Roxy wins it, it's going to be held for a long time, at least the rest of 2025. And when Liv comes back, Liv probably ends up winning, turns face because Roxy is such a whatever to her. She wins that, goes with Dom. Now they're a face team. And Stephanie's still sitting here 8 months later, like, so do I get the title shot or I get the belt? Because I'm kind of up here, you know. So I don't know what happens, but I think Rox might win it, or if she doesn't, it is Stephanie. But Rox gets a rematch. One of the PLEs, maybe Survivor Series, whatever weird WrestlePalooza thing they're going to name in the next 4 months. I don't know. Or maybe she wins it at the Rumble, and then Liv wins the Rumble, and then we're off to the races for the road to WrestleMania. So we'll see what happens. But I think Roxanne's a good fit. I think we all can agree if that is it, whether she wins or loses, it's a good opportunity for Roxanne and kind of dropping those crumbs and moving for the Judgment Day as we move into 2026. So
it could also be the catalyst. I mean, Stephanie could win the title, and then it could be a catalyst, a feud in the meantime, in between time, while Liv is still off. So that if Stephanie wins, then Roxanne could be like, no, I'm going to get her because that was my title and blah, blah, blah. And then, so she's focused on getting at Stephanie and getting that title away from Stephanie while everybody waits for Liv to come back.
Yeah. I could
Because you can't really fuel a feud without the other person.
Right. That is true. That's what I'm saying. Roxy has to have a belt or has to do something,
right,
in order to push it forward. So,
or
like, go ahead.
Sorry, or please. Stephanie and Liv join, like, make their own team against Raquel and Roxanne because Liv is pissed now that Roxanne and Raquel have become friends and they have like a great chemistry going on in the ring. And she's vengeful and she's going to live her best life on her second revenge tour. And then she'll help Stephanie get the title back.
What are the thoughts on Liv Morgan in the room? You ladies fans?
I like Liv.
Okay.
I didn't like her at first. I hated her at first. Like, she did a good job making me hate her. You're a great actress. Like, I watched interviews. I was like, did that really happen? No, it didn't. That didn't really happen.
Say that? Oh God, she really said it. She really
did.
Then
she started to grow on me, and I really like her and Dom together. So I'm a Liv Morgan fan.
All right. Lady, I don't think you share the same sentiment over there. I heard you like, no.
I actually have something that has nothing to do with her character. She is great. Talent. She's got the talent in the ring. She does pretty good promos. And she's a good actress. You know, she sells it. She sells it well. She does a good job. I can't stand the sound of her voice.
I saw a poll of whose voice is worse, Tiffany Stratton or Liv Morgan. I'm like, you guys are out of pocket, bro.
They run neck and neck for me. I can't do the high pitched whiny stuff. It's no. Every time she starts talking, the television gets turned down or muted. I can't do it.
Put closed caption on. Oh, I gotta ask. Wait, what's the name of the kitty here in the screen?
Oh, this is Oscar.
Oscar. Just so everyone knows, Oscar is a paid actor. Just so everyone knows.
He is the star of the show. Really, he's 13 years old.
13?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Elder statesman.
Yeah, he was living under a dumpster at my old apartment, and I took him in.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I love rescues.
Best buddy.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, we'll see more of Oscar on the show too moving forward.
You will, and my other ones. They have no boundaries.
We will. We'll pay them in catnip and treats.
Yeah.
Let's stay with the ladies. Now, again, I know you're just Autumn. You've watched wrestling for a little bit longer than Lady, right? Did you both get in at the same time?
I started watching at Cleveland SummerSlam. Like, I watched as a kid, and then I got away from it, and then SummerSlam. I don't know. It was a weird time. One of my friends really likes wrestling and was like, "Do you want to go?" And I said, "Sure, why not? I know nothing about it, but I will go." And so all of my opinions started there, and then I spiraled down like a year's worth of like past shows.
Yep.
So not too much longer, but
that's how it happens. Yep. That's what happens. So Becky Lynch, awesome promo, awesome work. I know people have been saying like that they don't like the run, they don't like what she's doing. She's great at the jabs, great at just slinging things at people wherever she goes, whatever the hometown is. Her and Nikki Bella have probably had the best 3 promos somewhat of 2025. and just they go off cuff. They're borderline saying things you really can't say on TV, and just getting really personal with it. Obviously, she had the John Cena jabs at Nikki, shots at her as far as attacking with Seth and things like that, and not having a belt, stuff like that. Obviously, we get a match. We have Becky, we have Nikki for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. What is your excitement level on 1 to 10 of this match? And no predictions yet because I'm trying to put a show together. Obviously, you probably have you two on as well. But just your thoughts on the match, your excitement level on a 1 through 10, and how would you want to see? Do you want to see the rivalry end here in Paris, or would you like to see this go on for a little bit longer? Whoever wins loses. We keep it going for a little while longer. Lady, I'll start with you.
It can end at Paris.
Man,
It,
which one don't you like? Which one, Nikki? Which one is it? Who don't you like?
I
She was like done.
I'm not really sure about. I can't really say that I don't like Nikki Bella because I'm not really all that familiar with her.
Mhm.
But I am starting to get bored with the older veteran wrestlers coming back for whatever. For whatever
Well,
reason.
well,
I
Nikki did.
mean,
No, go ahead.
it's I mean, I get it. I get that you want to keep doing what you're doing. It's something that you love. I get that. But when two you got one of the original divas, and then you've got one of the four horsewomen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no. No, it should be a younger person and then a veteran feuding and battling over the belt, not two veterans from really different eras. Um, I don't know. I'm just not really thrilled about it. Not really excited for this match because, as you know, I want Bailey to get this belt at some
Oh, we're gonna
point.
talk about Bailey. Oh, we're gonna talk about
Um,
Bailey.
but that's my thought, and I think that Bailey needs to be the one to take it off of Becky
Mhm.
because then that closes that story out. So I think this match is kind of a waste of time, to be honest.
Well, I'm with you as far as that. I'm not a fan of old school coming back, but Nikki is back on a multi-year deal. She's here to give back to younger talent. Going to go down
Hmm.
to NXT in a little bit. The reason why that what you said makes sense, but there is a flaw in it because it's not. I feel like at the end of the day, it has to go back on Lyra. Lyra can't challenge for the belt right now. So Nikki comes in. All these other people can't beat her. Old school. She's the one to take her down. She gets it out for her, and then Nikki starts going on this run of either giving it to Lyra, doing open challenges, things like that. Um, Ultimately, Bailey, I think that I don't. A title is not in her. I agree with you. I'd love to see her have the IC belt, but what she has going on right now, that you don't need a title for that. I think she's going to run roughshod over about 10 to 15 chicks on all the brands. She's going to show up on all the brands and just raise hell to everybody. And then once we we understand what the hell this is, whatever psycho feed, multi personality kind of schizo things going on, then we might see her going for a title. And she's so nuts, she can like go and beat anybody. But yeah, I agree. If it was Nikki was here for a one off, but I said the same thing. It was Evolution. Now she's here for the belt. Then it came out she signed a multi-year deal. If she's going to give back, if she wins that belt and gives it up to Lyra in 3 months, and it's a nice little feud, and she's learning from Nikki, she's learning things. I'm not a huge Nikki Bella fan. I'm not. I'm not by any means stretch of the imagination. But she's better on the mic now. She looks good in the ring, and if she's here to give back and help give that rub to the younger folks, I can get behind that. If it's a little bit of a run, to give it back to Lyra because you have to bridge the gap back to Lyra now with that getting rid of Becky. So, and those two kind of being old school kind of works because they obviously have that a lot of history together. Um, that's how kind of I see it. Autumn, what are your thoughts?
So I don't care either way about Nikki Bella. I don't like Becky. I am excited for the match only because my best friend, this is the storyline that's sucking her in because she just started watching. She was like, I want to be like interested in your interest. So I made her watch Evolution and she loved it. I took her to an AEW show and she liked that. And then like that night, actually one of the promos came and she was like, "This is like what I want to watch." I'm like, I remember when I got sucked in, it was the Rhea Liv Dom storyline. So I'm excited to see how this goes. So then I can have this common thing with my friend now. And if it keeps going, I don't care either way. Like, it's just something for us to bond over if it does.
And see that, folks, this is what wrestling is supposed to be. Like building bonds, man, having fun, watching with your friends, man. This is what it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's awesome to hear. I like that. And I think it can go a lot of different ways. And that's when I think it's at its best. We can't sit here and predict the next 6 moves. We don't know what's going on. And I'm very excited to just speed through and get to talk to Bailey. Because it needs to be discussed. But speaking of those 2 young ladies, Rhea, Roxy, they have their match tonight. Rhea gets the win. So you would think, okay, Rhea kind of gets that number 1 contender. But I just think right now it's a Rhea overload to always send her in going for the women's belt. Not that I don't like it. But yet just have her, like I said, little side quests here and there. And then eventually maybe when Mania season comes, go back around, to redirect to the women's championship on Raw. The Roxy Rhea match. I think Roxy has gotten so much better in the past 3 to 4 months. Ever since I've watched her since she debuted on NXT, all the way up to the main roster. What she's done with Judgment Day, I think, has been awesome. Mic work, in ring style, her whole demeanor and character. The girl gets a camera turn now when she makes her entrance. Like people are really, really. That's what I'm looking for. Are moving toward. What's the word? Not attracted to, but you don't
ask me about words.
Gravitating.
Okay. Gravitating. Hey, there you go. Hey. All right. Good. All right. So, awesome.
Yeah, the sound effect and everything.
So obviously Ray gets the win here. Your thoughts on the match and kind of, I guess, yeah. We already kind of talked about the number 1 contendership match, but do you think this is where Roxy, even eating an L here, do you think this is where she kind of cries to either Finn, cries to Dom, cries to Pierce, and gets herself into that title match with Stephanie? Autumn, I'll start with you.
So I feel like she probably cries to Finn, and then he convinces her to cry to Dom because he is who he is, and then Dom ends up talking and getting her the rematch or the match or whatever, and I just already know Raquel will intervene and Dom will intervene if AJ doesn't come out and stop him.
Number 1 hater, baby. My man AJ's here to stay, baby. He's like, nah, you ain't getting nothing while I'm around.
I love AJ so much.
Yeah. Like I want to see, oh man, the AAA thing. I just feel like Dom is going to get that mega championship, have him be double champ for a little bit. But I think AJ gets that IC championship off of him. But it's going to be so cool to see Dom as a double champ. So here for it. Love it. Pretty sure you'll be able to hear Sped. Sped's in Pennsylvania, so you'll probably hear the yell way louder than me. You'll travel over here to Massachusetts, so I'll hear it as well. But that'll be cool to see. Speaking of AJ Styles, Finn Balor, 100% grade A plus match. Man, these two got it on. Awesome stuff. Both guys can go. I really thought Finn was going to get the win here. But Styles clash, 1, 2, 3, AJ wins. Real quick, I mean, your thoughts on the match, seeing these two guys go at it. And do you think AJ should be the one to take that belt off of Dom when the time comes? Lady, I'll start with you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's only here for another year.
Let me ask you a question though.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't like the old ladies getting in here, but you like old man Styles getting in there getting a belt, huh? Okay, I see you, lady. Okay, okay.
No.
Listen.
See, he's
My
only
boy Trick. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Okay, so I never really agreed with Dom having that belt. I just thought it was. I see where they're going. They're trying to make him do it in steps.
Mm-hmm.
But he gets such a huge pop at AAA. Huge.
Oh man. Oh.
They love him.
Viewership's gonna go through the roof when he wins that belt. Oh.
Yeah. So he needs to drop the belt so he can focus on doing more at AAA. I think that's where he's really going to shine over at AAA. So what better? And AJ's not going to stop chasing him until he takes the belt from him.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
That's got to be the
gi-
payoff. I mean, it has to
give the
be.
man the belt and let's close that out so that Dom can go and wow the crowds in the lucha world and maybe bring back that mega championship and then put him in more of the main event scene. And
Mhm.
that takes a lot for me to say because I've never been a Dom fan. I've never, not even for a minute. I can admit the man can move. The man
Yeah.
can move.
Yeah.
He does a good job. He does a really good job in the ring. Um, but yeah, I think he's about ready to make that move, but he's going to need to spend some time at AAA, winning matches there, honing his flying skills, uh, improving them. You know what I mean?
Oh, I got
Uh,
you. Yeah.
but
He's good at
I
what he
mean,
does now, but he can be that much better. I agree.
oh yeah, absolutely. He does.
Absolutely.
He has potential to be even better than he is right now, and he's going. I think the only way for that to happen is for him to spend more time at AAA, and then come back and into the main event scene. So
All right.
I know
Autumn, any
I'm
other thoughts?
popular opinion for many people, but
No, listen, but that's why we do this. It's fine. You can have an opinion. That's okay. You don't have to go with everybody else. Autumn, any other thoughts as far as the match? As far as is AJ the one who ripped that IC belt off of Dom?
Oh, he definitely is, and I think that's what makes Dom like spiral down and go to AAA and like focus on his flying skills and all that because he's a fast learner and I've watched him over a year grow in the ring. He's another one I hated at first.
Agreed.
So yeah, I agree actually completely that AJ takes it. That's how Dom and Liv like disband from the group. Like there's a bunch of drama with it. Finn gets involved, of course, and then Dom just goes and hangs out with the luchadors.
I'm just sitting here waiting for the demon, man, and not Demonito, the actual demon. I don't need the puppet. Yes, I bought the puppet, but still, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, give me sitting right up here when he comes in. It's not going to ship until December 18th. Thanks, WWE.
wow,
Thanks, WWE. This
You're
is
gonna
a
they got
special item.
they got to make them. I'm assuming that was kind of a surprise for them that went so popular so fast.
That's fine. Put a little Christmas hat on him. It'll be Santa Demonito or some shit.
Who's
We'll figure it out. Oh boy. Oh, but so you know Elf on the Shelf? I'm just gonna use Demonito with my kids. And you want that thing finding you? Yeah, don't mess up. Don't act up.
I support this.
Demonito's gonna be in your room tonight. Turn on your lights, see Demonito on your shelf. Ah, shit.
That would have never worked on me as a child because I watched Tales from the Crypt when I was 3 years old, and my mom's like, "Something's
That's my
probably wrong
girl.
with you."
Yeah.
But it's my mom's
Isn't
fault.
it,
Her birthday is Halloween. I'm like, you raised me this way. Why do
I
you
look
think
nothing
I'm
like the bookkeeper. I'm not scared of you. Get out of here. What are you doing?
weird?
I grew up on Fred Mason, man. I was like, that's not scary. You know, yeah, what are you doing?
No.
All right, so we got to talk about this. Bailey and me and Lady have talked about it, I think the past 2 weeks as they started from the vignettes. Obviously, you both have seen them as they've now we're getting it was like it was white noise, then it was static, some voices. Now we're seeing it's clearly Hugger Bailey, Ding Dong Hello Bailey, clearly pulling at her brain. We got to get one or the other. She doesn't know who to face. I liken it to what's going to happen, almost like you get the Eminem video where he just like he looks it's him from the past, him from now, and they combine each other. Bailey's just gonna look up. I'm looking for dyed hair, contacts, nothing creepy, not like going like the Fiend style or going like weird, but dark, definitely. But she's gonna be able to play on both. And I think that kind of gives her an Alexa kind of look to her, like she can, hurt or play kind of thing. But not again, you want to keep it away from the Alexa gimmick. So it's going to be interesting. But what next week or the week after, I think, is when we kind of get a payoff, in my opinion. Me and Lady talked about it. Darker hair, contacts. Like she just closes her eyes and opens them, looks at the camera, and it's going to be a whole other a whole other Bailey we're looking at. That's my hope for it. But what do I know? I'll start with you, Autumn. Obviously, you see where this is going. What are your thoughts where this does go? And do we see not only a mental transformation, do you see a physical transformation as well with Bailey on screen with this?
Yeah. So what you're saying makes sense. Like I actually really like that where she just comes out, looks different, but is the same. I feel like she's probably going to have a lot of like physical transformation because she's like thinking like how do I like improve, you know?
Mhm.
And then like of course mentally she'll be like more into whatever she needs to like get her there. I don't know if these words are making sense. I've slept very minimally, so I'm just
I
gonna
know.
keep talking until someone
It made
stops.
sense. I got you. We're following you.
Okay.
Just like run on sentences. Like, it's like, okay, no, yep, we got it. Okay, yep, yep, yep.
Let me consult the dictionary. Find another word.
No, you're good. You're good. No, I totally get it. Lady, your thoughts? I know we talked about it a little bit, but now we saw this promo. Like I said, now we're getting more clear of the. It is the two voices. You see her obviously being torn there in her head. She keeps wanting them to stop. Where do we see this go? And do we see that physical transformation that we talked about a couple weeks ago?
Absolutely. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm like, how long are they going to
I'm
drag
so
this
pumped.
out before they do it? I'm like, because I foresee her coming out with a completely different look. Completely different look. Not now did catch a glimpse of the two Baileys that she has been in the past that you were referring to, the Hugger Bailey and the Ding Dong
Hello,
Hello.
dummy.
So I mean there's going to be, I don't think it's going to be exactly a hybrid. I think she's going to do a complete transformation. She's going to look completely different from anything that any look that she's had in the past is going to be completely different. Dyed hair most definitely. Um I think she'll probably go a little bit shorter than we're used to seeing. Um she's gonna look really tough, I think. Really tough. She's probably also because I noticed apparently all of these promos were filmed together, or maybe it was just one huge promo and they just chopped it up.
Mm-hmm. They just chopped
Um,
it up. Yeah.
but I'm thinking we're gonna see a leaner, meaner, tougher looking Bailey very soon, and I am here for it.
Hundred
And
percent.
she's
I am such a Bailey fan, man. Yeah, I was there when she cashed in and won Money in the Bank in Connecticut at the Xfinity Center and cashed in, won and cashed in. That was awesome. So that was cool stuff. And that's right what I was gonna say. You just went right. You just started going up that road. When's the last time we saw Bailey on actual TV, like an actual promo in the back? What, a month?
I
Probably.
think yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same outfit. These were all filmed at once. She's growing her hair out. She's getting lean and mean. Because I'm just trying. I'm thinking Hugger, who had the sideways ponytail, and then who Ding Dong Hello had very short hair. So you have to find the in between. And I think she's really. I think if WWE is going this route, you need to find that really where you're going to see the different the each part of the persona in this one person. I think it's going to be a longer hair with the glasses that she wore when she did the Ding Dong Hello, and nice, but they could turn on a dime and just be evil. So it's again, I think, like you just said, that's exactly where I was going to go with it. We haven't seen her on TV live in a long time. Hitting the gym, she already was too. She was losing a lot of lbs. Bailey's always looked amazing, even when she was younger, first starting out. She's gotten great when she came back, made the return to the company at SummerSlam. Was that at your SummerSlam she came back? Was that in Cleveland or was that the year after?
No, that was Cleveland.
Is
I
everyone
think.
else frozen?
Who's frozen?
Hello?
No. Hello?
Oh, hello? I didn't hear you guys. I'm like, hello?
Oh,
Hello?
what's going on over there? Is it the demon?
Maybe Steven somewhere in
Demonito's
here. See
already
what happens.
paused.
Steven already here. Um, but when Bailey made her return with Dakota, was that your SummerSlam in Cleveland? Or was that the one after?
I'm trying to remember. I feel like it was my SummerSlam. Yeah. No.
Herb, we love you too, baby.
No,
Herb and the Raj
questioning.
podcast. Go check these guys out. Yeah, I can't remember. I think it might have been. I can't remember, but she looked great coming back to the company. And I think, like I said, these were all filmed in one shot. And when she does come back, she's been in the gym. She's growing the hair out. She's dyeing it whatever color, the contacts, getting the whole wardrobe together. It's going to be fun to see. I'm excited. I think it's going to be really, really good. I'm here for some heel/face Psycho Bailey. I love it.
But when does she come back is the question. Is it going to be
Um,
Clash of Paris, or is it going to be one of the other PLEs down the road?
I like how I don't like how WWE doesn't have like surprises anymore unless it's the
Mhm.
big PLE. So again, I think it leans into what you were talking about. If she is coming back and going after the belt, is it that I don't think it's at Clash. I think they got to let maybe one or two. I don't think it's going to be outside the states. I think it's going to be somewhere in the U.S. Um, but I don't know. I think it might be for the IC title, whether it's Nikki, whether it's whatever. But I think if she does make that return, it would probably be in the Women's Intercontinental Championship match or on Raw during a match, because I think you may have her come back on Raw to kind of get that viral moment, have people talking about it, and then they run it back to Raw the next week. So we'll see what happens. But I think it happens in America. They don't do that. One of those overseas. Maybe WrestlePalooza. WrestlePalooza is
I keep
bound
forgetting
for a
about that.
lot of surprises, being the first one on ESPN.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
and it is going up against All Out. I don't know if you want to put all the bullets in your chamber. You already have Cena and Brock going in that main event, but we'll see what happens. But I don't think you pull her there. I think you maybe wait to Survivor Series. I don't want to wait till the Rumble, because you want to build that up into the Rumble. So when she goes in the Rumble, she throws like 13, 14 women out and goes nuts. So it'll be interesting to see. So I'm pumped for it.
Oh, definitely.
Awesome. So I'm not really going to go too much into this last match. Like I said, I'm a little on borrowed time. I'm making good time. This match kind of ended up being everything we thought. Me and Lady talk about all the time. When they're the week before a pay-per-view and they're in a match, everyone ends up in the ring just beating the hell out of each other. Who's the last one standing? Surprisingly, tonight it was Jey Uso who was the last man standing. Gets his lick on Punk, gives him the super kick, man, and he's the one standing. Now, I know everyone's a big Jey fan. I like Jey. I love Jey. Yeet. Love it. I just don't think right now he's championship material. I'm not the only one who thinks that. If you watch WWE Unreal, there was questions once he won the Rumble if he was able to carry the belt, which he did. Great run. I think he got cut short with the Goldberg stuff. He should have had it for a couple more months. They should have taken it off him to give it back to Gunther, but that's neither here nor there. So I guess we'll talk about it. The end to that match. I say it all the time, and I ask the question: did you get amped? Did you get pumped? Does it make you think in the least that Seth Rollins is not walking out of there with that belt? I don't think there's even a chance. It's a matter of who eats the L. So with that being said, I'll start with Autumn. Who wins? Who, more importantly, who takes the loss? Who takes that pinfall in the main event at Clash in Paris?
I'm trying to think, because I only saw a little bit of that section. So I know Jay came out, but I didn't see much beyond that or before that because I was in the middle of actually getting my hair washed. I'm the worst person.
Right.
Finish watching that.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. You know the competitors, right? You know who's in it.
Jay Roman, right?
No, Roman. Not
No
Roman.
Roman. Then that was just them talking.
Jay,
that's what I saw.
CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and LA Knight.
LA Knight. Okay, yeah, I didn't watch any of that.
So
that
who
was
wins?
The last one, wasn't it?
It's almost like the game: marry one, date one, kill one. So who wins, and then who takes the pin?
Seth does not win.
You say he doesn't, or you hope he doesn't?
He doesn't.
We have decreed.
Good luck, man.
We have spoken.
We have spoken.
Good luck, man.
Not be Seth.
I would be shocked. Ooh. Okay. So Seth Rollins doesn't win. So who takes the L? Seth Rollins?
I mean, yes.
Okay. All right. I'm writing this. I'm taking a page out of a lady's book. I'm writing this shit down. I'm writing this down. I'm taking. Yeah, baby. Seth loses and eats the pin. Who do you piss off? Like, damn, man. Like, it's a fatal 4-way, and you still got your ass pinned. Like, damn, man.
Yeah.
Fatal 4-way of 3 other men that he's pissed off. So.
Yikes. Oh
I think
boy.
I think LA Knight needs to win. He needs something.
Yeah. Oh, we need it. I need it in
Yeah.
my life.
See, I
Oh
told
God.
you his imitations are awesome, aren't they?
Yeah. It's good. You should see the cosplay. That's great. Um, lady. I know you know Roman's not in the match. So out of the four people
Listen, I'm
out of the,
just a little slow, okay? Like
it's fine,
all
it's fine.
I
We'll
saw
get
was
there.
like
It's
bits
level.
and
We'll get there.
pieces
We'll
at
get
the
there.
end.
So, same question to you. Who wins? More importantly, who eats the L on Sunday in Clash in Paris?
LA Knight wins. LA Knight finally gets his rocket. And
Okay.
I hate to say it, but I think Jay's gonna take the pin.
Ooh.
Because
Yikes.
Seth's guys aren't gonna let him take the pin.
No, Seth ain't taking
They'll
that.
pull him
Seth does
out.
lose, he's not taking it.
Yeah, he's not taking the pin.
No.
I think Jay's gonna take the pin and LA Knight is gonna win.
Yeah. And so for me, it was weird. They had a great promo tonight that with Roman kind of just kept looking at Jay. He's like, yo, don't worry about it. Why are you so worried? Why are you worried? I got you. You help me, I help you. And I'm looking at this going, man, they could really make it make sense if Roman got interfered. It was like the equalizer and got that belt back for Jay. I'm like, ooh, that could make a lot of sense. But I'm not going to go that far out on a limb. Seth Rollins retains here. He gets the win, and unfortunately, Jay takes the pin. I think Roman comes down, ends up does maybe something nefarious. I don't think he gives the spear to Jay, but I think Bronson gets involved. Braun gets involved. Something happens. But I have Seth Rollins winning. Sorry. Listen, I told you guys I don't book for the sexy pick. I want LA Knight to win too. You kidding me? I've been waiting for this for years. Three Money in the Banks, nothing. Championship matches, nothing. He needs one, man. I'm sick. This man's like 44 years old. He needs the damn run. Let's go. But I think Seth keeps the vision going. Unfortunately, to be honest with you, I think they run the vision till Mania, which sucks because it really handcuffs Raw. That's why I'm getting really sick of the factions. I'm sick of the long term belt runs. Obviously, Roman was the huge one, but I think I can't see unless Roman gets in there at some point, takes it, and he goes into Mania. But again, that'll start making itself known as we get out of Clash with WrestlePalooza and stuff like that going on. Yeah, I think Seth wins here. It's a little too early. He still needs a couple wins under his belt after the way he won at SummerSlam, and unfortunately, Punk and Knight. I think that is going to be at WrestlePalooza. Jay eats here. He takes the pin. That might have something to do with what he does with Seth at WrestlePalooza, but we'll see what happens. And obviously, you have to remember too. 2 months down the road, we also have War Games down the road. So obviously, I feel like it's going to be a Raw and SmackDown. It's 2 nights, right? It's 2 nights this year. Survivor Series.
I don't know.
Oh,
I know they
I
were
believe it's 2
talking
nights.
about making it 2 nights,
yeah.
but I don't know if it was
I
decided.
believe it's 2. 'Cause I think I heard combo packages. So if that is the case, now you have to look at a Raw War Games and a SmackDown War Games. So your Raw War Games right off the bat is the Vision versus get a bunch of faces together, and on Sunday it's SmackDown. It's the
MFTs.
MFTs
Yeah. My family
going.
tree.
Listen, I had a long weekend. I've had a long weekend. Okay,
You had a long weekend? I worked all night.
I did. Go to Gillette, over to Fenway, back to Lowell, back home, driving for hours.
And you had so much fun. Like, how dare you?
Right?
It was
And
okay.
he's
It was
complaining.
okay.
Right.
Then back to work for 8 o'clock this morning. Anyway, so the MFTs, obviously the heel group there, and then book a bunch of faces to take him on Survivor Series, which will probably be headed by John Cena because that's one of his last dates. So with the 2 nights, you have to remember they're kind of pigeonhole themselves already into that. So, but again, I say all that. Seth wins. Jay takes the L, unfortunately. But I don't know what happens with Jay, but I think he gets back with Roman, not a sidekick wise, but a helper that segues themselves into doing something with division at Survivor Series.
I think
Yeah.
he's going to go through because of the promo that he had with Roman. I think Jay's going to go through a transformation before they strap that rocket to him again. And I think the conversation with Roman is the catalyst for that because Roman was making sense. He's like, "You're
Yeah,
worrying
he was spitting
about,
truth.
doing this, 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 and this. You need to be worrying about you and what you're doing and your path and your destiny." And I think that's probably what kept Jay distracted while he was champion. So maybe he'll start to focus.
I just think he really needs to drop the yeet. Not entirely. He is the yeet man, but
Hmm.
just the 15-minute promos. I asked you the other day. Did you watch any of the WWN Real? Did you see the stuff with Jey Uso after he won the
Oh
Rumble?
yeah, I've seen them all. I watched them all. Did you, Autumn?
No, I don't have time to watch
All right, well,
TV.
I don't want to ruin it.
I won't watch
I
it.
don't either. Unfortunately I have to stay up late and like sacrifice the sleep to catch up on all the other stuff. It's like I'm so tired in the morning. Wrestling.
But I mean, I won't watch
But
it.
pretty much,
It.
no, it's pretty much just no. I mean, anyone who watched it, I'm sure anyone in the comments that knows, after he won, he was doing the Yeet stuff, coming to the ring with Gunther, and Triple H literally was talking about it in one of the rooms, and he was like, "This guy's blown up, 4 minutes promo. He can't do anything else. Like, what are we doing here? Or did we make the right choice?" The Yeet thing coming down, he's come down the ramp like a regular person. Still keep the music, still do a little Yeet on the top rope, but the man, unless he needs to work on the cardio and get better at it, and just literally go to an arena for 4 hours and just do the whole thing and just practice, get your body in tune. That's a lot of walking. Think about that. Think about as a regular person going all the way down, yeeting, back down, getting on top of the rope, yeeting, other rope, yeet again. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. It takes a lot out of your body. Then you got to wrestle a match and cut a promo. It's a lot. So for me, they got to get the rocket to him, but I think he needs to get a little more serious. But like you said, the Roman promo would be the way to do it, where he's like, guys, listen, I got to be a little more serious. I got to take myself a little more seriously. I got folks on getting my belt back. And people will respect it. And they're like, okay, that makes sense. So, but yeah,
You think a heel turn
awesome.
for Jay?
What was that?
Do you think there'll be a heel turn for Jay at any point?
Oh no, you're breaking up. This is weird. Why is that happening?
I can hear you fine.
Yeah, I can too.
There we go. Okay, you're good. Okay, you guys are good. It's happening like sporadically at my end. Like it'll go like you guys kind of like. I don't know. Must be my Wi-Fi. I gotta call Verizon. I don't know. What did you say, lady? I apologize.
I said,
One more
do
time.
you think that there will be a heel turn in Jay's future?
I don't know.
Because
I
maybe
mean,
that's
let me
what
check
he
the
needs
info.
to do to get
Too
the
early to tell.
serious. He couldn't handle the championship as the Yeet Man. Maybe heel Jay can
Yeah,
handle it better.
yeah, maybe. No, that'd be good. I mean, again, then that's all I've said about the gimmick. I don't hate it. I just he's so blown up, and that's why he would get into the ring with Gunther. He'd be like, "Listen, Moose." He literally at one time was like, "Give me a second, give me a second." Like, man, you can't catch your breath through a promo on live TV. Then you're doing the wrong entrance. Like, you need to
Right?
calm it down. That's
Right.
it for me. At that point, for me, I was like, "Oh, Jay, no, like come down the ramp and just kind of chill out, man. It's too much, too much." So, but I think it's going to be a great PLE. I'm going to throw together a quick prediction show sometime this week, so hopefully I can get both of you in. We got a couple days. My work schedule will kind of should allow it before Sunday. So, awesome. So overall, I'll start with Autumn. What would you give for what you saw of Raw while you were getting your hair did and everything like that? What would you give Raw as a rating on a scale of 8?
So that last part on a scale of what? Because it got a little like cut out for me.
Oh, see, I told you it's not just me. Thanks, StreamYard. Oh, look at that. I'm not crazy. It's not me. On a scale of just A to D, what would you give tonight's Raw for what you saw of it?
A B plus.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because
Lady?
like I watched it and I didn't hate it, and I paid attention to what I could. So that's a big thing.
Can you repeat that one more time? The StreamYard sucks right now.
Just repeat that.
We're gonna have to talk.
Me?
Yeah, you repeat
Yes,
what you
Oh
said.
I
God,
didn't hear what you said.
Listen, I don't even remember what I said. I just be talking. I have ADHD. Okay. I continue to talk. So that's why that's a B plus, because I got the ADHDs. I'm not medicated by choice. And I sat there and watched.
All I'm going to say is me and Lady do these all the time. And until we brought Autumn in the stream, we were not having issues. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's because this aura over here just takes all the energy away.
Too much aura. Too much aura.
And the next Roman Reigns.
You are a supernova. You are killing. You are sucking all the energy out of the fucking StreamYard.
None for you. It's all about me. Remember?
I could see that. I could. Damn. Jeez. No. But real quick. So aside from that, while everyone can hear me, hopefully this gets through. So I talked to Lady about this. I know Autumn, you were talking about it. So well, you guys are obviously starting your podcast very soon. And I talked to Lady about this. Obviously, Chairshot Media Group is always trying to expand its horizons, having great talent to come on their under my umbrella, under our umbrella with Big Mike, Sped, with Mike and Tori. So I've asked obviously, Lady, I wanted to have you on tonight. It's not only to talk about Raw, but to have you here for this. I would love to offer to you guys and extend an invitation to come aboard with the Chairshot Media Group and have your podcast kind of air over on our StreamYard and be broadcast to all of our channels to thousands and thousands of people.
I'm on. I'm
Please
in.
tell me that.
Oh, definitely. I'm in.
Thank God. Thank God it went through. Okay, good.
It's like, thank God that one went through. I don't have to repeat.
There was silence for 3 seconds, and I went, no, please, please tell me they heard me.
We
Please.
should just make this a thing where we're just silent for 10 seconds at a time.
No, that's not funny. No, because we would do some prediction shows. If someone comes in with a bag, that's literally what happens. I'll talk, and someone goes, "Yeah, I'm excited for the match," and I'm like, "Oh God, check your internet, Jesus." But no, I've told Lita before. Obviously, me and Lita have been doing things for a long time, and and you guys are awesome. I love her opinions. I've heard all about you, Autumn, so I'm excited to see the show. Yeah, no, I think you two are going to be awesome. I think we need more ladies platforms like this to have those kind of views, that kind of stuff getting out there. And I think you guys are perfect for the group, and I'm very honored you guys would love to come aboard. I'm excited. Obviously, that's going to happen in a couple weeks. Stay tuned. Tune to these two ladies that they're on their socials. Enough of me talking. But while we're still able to be heard, I'm going to let Autumn go first. Autumn, feel free. Let everybody know. Obviously, it's your first time here. Where we can find you on your social media, all across the internet.
Yeah. So, like my personal or the divas, because I don't have those memorized. But okay, hold on.
Well,
no,
Lady, just like Lady, you got to write them down.
I have a loop around. Because I thought about this already. So obviously, my socials down here on the bottom. If it shows up for other people, it's there. That you can find me, Twitter or X, Instagram. That's it for everything. However, on my X, I put a link tree on there, and I linked the diva stuff. So you can find all of that there. Use this big brain once.
Awesome. All right, we're good. No. Okay. All right. So, Lady, obviously everyone knows where you can find you, but just remind everybody, if they're not following you already, where can we find you on the socials?
I'm primarily active on, where it says right here. Right here. That's on X.
No,
anyway,
it's over here.
It's right here. I can see.
Is there further other way for us?
No, it's opposite. What you're looking at is Oppo, so you have to go that way.
Anyway, it's under my name. Okay. Anyway,
It's falling apart.
We're gonna get nothing done.
Right. I'm trying really hard. Okay, Monday nights you can find me right here with John Anthony on the Raw Rundown. And as of September 9th, Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m., you can find recorded episodes, or our first recorded episode of the Wrestling Divas podcast. And all of our socials are linked in the bio on our YouTube channel. So you can find them there too.
big brain energies over here.
I can see that. All right, I'm going to do the spiel. I don't know how much this is going to get across on TV. Okay. So anyway, you guys obviously see me here on Monday nights. Tuesdays, it's talking NXT Rewind with Mike from Mob Squad. Wednesdays, Weekend Wrestling. Thursdays, talking TNA. Fridays with Big Mike doing the SmackDown Shakedown. And coming soon on Sundays, we're going to be doing the Dark Until Daylight late night show. A lot of cool stuff going on. Wrestling interviews, podcast interviews. It's going to be amazing. So stay tuned for more stuff on that. So with that being said, thank you so much, ladies. Again, it's an honor. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming aboard. I will reach out to both of you with more details, how to loop you guys in, let you chat and all that good stuff. So very, very excited to see what the two of you do when you launch, and I'm sure it's going to be amazing, whatever it is. So thank you both of you for coming in. I appreciate it. I know it's a weird show with Raw being at fucking noontime. So next week, even worse. I'm sure you'll find me and Lady next Monday at some point in the talking something about Raw once I get home and watch it because I have to work Mondays. So, with that being said, Autumn, again, thank you so much. We will see you soon, Lady. I will talk to you probably this week for some predictions, but if not, definitely next Monday on the Raw Rundown. And yeah, so hopefully you guys hear all this. I'm going to end the streams. I'm John Anthony. This has been the Raw Rundown.